extension and bell. Warming up, jogging on the spot. Just transferring your weight foot to foot. Shake the arms off, relax the shoulders. Light punching. And move that into your fighting stance. One forward, one back, bring the hands up. Footwork. Just doing quarter turns, so start from 12 o'clock. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. Quarter turn. To the front. As we're just pivoting on that front foot. Other way. Maintain the stance. This hand close to the face. Elbow towards the body. No gap here. In. Weight onto the front foot. Turn. Turn. Sideways movement. 2, 3 each way is fine. Keep the stance equal. Don't cross your feet. Don't get too wide. One behind the other on train tracks. Forwards and backwards. Circling. Circle a spot on the ground. Circle your opponent. Which is the same as moving sideways with a pivot. Other way. Okay, try opposite stance. Again, just moving forwards, backwards, sideways, pivoting. Okay, so all directions in your own time. Whilst you're doing that, I'm just going to give you a rundown on correct fighting stance. So keep working your footwork opposite stance whilst I'm talking. So don't stop. Make sure your feet are shoulder width apart. Same distance backwards. Knees bent so you don't get broken leg by a kick or a knee. Feet pointing generally forwards, back foot can turn a little bit out. Back heel off the ground. A lot of the time you'll have your front heel off the ground as well when you're moving. One of my old instructors, thinking 20 plus years ago, would say when you're shadowboxing, pretend you're on a hot tin roof so you don't burn your feet. So you have to be moving all the time. There's no walking, standing, always hot tin roof like skipping. No matter what you're doing, you're always, foot's always coming straight back off the ground. Even when you're throwing your combinations, feet don't stay in one spot. You're always moving, so you're a moving target. You don't want to be a sitting duck. Okay, so you can go back to either stance now, mix them both. Footwork with straight punches. So while you're moving, just use your straight punches. You never want to punch, keep working, you never want to punch whilst you're moving. You don't want to be on one leg. So while you're moving, boom, strong stance, boom, 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 boom. See? It's always with the step, not while one foot's in the air. Just straight punches for now. Warming up the shoulders and elbows and working good technique on the punches, not here. Ribs are wide open for kicks, knees, body punches, elbows in, biceps touching the side of your body. Punch goes straight, turns at the end, so front two knuckles are leading. And when you're doing shadowboxing, you can keep your hands soft. You don't have to be tight because we're learning to relax as well. Straight, work on straight punches. Now you guys can turn your hips a bit more than me. I've got a disc injury, so keeping my hip rotation a little bit shorter, but you guys turn right through, so it's a straight line from your fist to your shoulder. That's just for shadow boxing and syllabus work. When you're sparring, you can shorten things as you need to, but work good technique the rest of the time. Yeah, just stick to straight punches. We'll bring in the hook punches, rounded punches later on. Breathe on each outward movement. As you breathe out, tighten your stomach. You're covered here. As you punch, you're open. Someone can kick underneath your punch. You don't want to be breathing in when you punch. You want to breathe out. So you can take the kicks and punches to the body. If you're doing one punch, one breath out. If you're doing two punches, one breath out in 2 stages. 3 punches, one breath out, 3 stages, and so on. Now we'll bring in rounded punches, which are your uppercuts, hooks, overhand punches. And if you look at these punches, they're actually all the same punches, just from different angles. So I'll try to show you from the side. Keep working. This is your warm-up, so while I'm talking, I'm also teaching you at the same time. There's not time for stopping. Okay, so there's a rounded punch, 90-degree angle here, and it comes round. Now the punch is not from the arm. The punch is from the hips, turning, and the leg. Okay, so my punch is not, arm is not really moved much, it's the body that's moved. Front hand, it's not here. Leg, hip. As my hip turns and my leg pops up, pop, pop, pop. Okay, so bit of extension from the arm, not a lot. It's not here, not here. You need to keep this close to the face. You drop that, boom, kick in the face. Left hook in the face. Bah, bah, bah. You need to keep your punches close to your face at all times. There's a rounded punch that we call uppercut from the hips and legs. Same punch from this angle, 90 degrees. Hook punch. Keep looking forwards, don't look in the direction that you're spinning. Your hips will turn, your legs will turn. That's actually creating the punch, not the arm. Everyone's focusing on what the arm's doing. It's actually the hips and body. Don't over punch as well. Don't over punch, exposing the body, exposing the leg. For a leg kick, exposing the side of the head, exposing someone grappling your back. So here's your target here, pop, pop, yeah, just pass the target, don't overdo it. Okay, so rounded punches, same punch again. So we did elbow down, elbow to the side, elbow up, front 2 knuckles, leading. That's your overhand punch. All the same punch. I'm just going to exaggerate without having a good guard. Okay, so I'm exaggerating. Your hook punches, obviously one will be guarded, one side will always be guarded tight. Uppercut punch, overhand punch. They work on this plane, this axis. Okay, it starts to look a lot like some of the Kung Fu strikes. They work on this axis, they work on this axis. Okay, so you see that all those punches are actually one punch. There's only really 2 punches in martial arts. You've got straight punches, regardless of their body or whatever you want to call them, and you've got hooking punches, various angles, 45 degrees, 30 degrees, straight over the top, 90 degrees. So there is only 2 punches. We just label them as all sorts of different things. Keep moving. That wasn't time to stop. You there, get back on your feet, keep moving. Put them all together now, breathing out. With your footwork. Okay, from here, we look at defences. We're going to add them. First we'll do defences on their own. Covering. Someone comes to the swinging punch or overhand punch, cover, cover. You just work covering with your footwork, cover, cover. Not here, everything's open. Elbow follows the center of the body. Protect it down the middle, protect the side here. Tight, tight, tight. Not here. Yeah, that's your karate block. There are some uses for those, like a knife where you want to be a little bit further away from the weapon, not let it come in too close. Okay, but here, we're using covering. It's no different to throwing an elbow. There's my cover, there's my elbow. Same technique. So I'm showing you everything's the same. Bruce Lee said he doesn't want to learn 1,000 punches and kicks, he just wants to learn 1 or 2 punches and kicks and do them 1,000 times. Just be good at the basics, because the basics is the advanced. Here's my elbow, there's my cover. You don't have to over cover. The punch is coming here, you cover here. Punch is coming here, cover here. If the punch is coming here, you don't need to overdo it. You watch, you cover where you need to cover. So if someone says you've got to cover here, well, you do if the punch's kick is coming here. If it's coming here, you just cover to there. Okay, so you imagine you're working, you're covering, I'm swinging, you cover on the correct side. Bang, cover, bang, bang, overhand, cover, boom, boom, cover, boom. To the body, cover, yeah, so not here, here. Instead of going up from the hip, not here, this is not covering the body. Then what happens to the head? What happens if they're going body, head? So you're not going boom, boom, knocked out here, double kick, yeah, cover the body, boom, boom, boom. Head's still protected. And so we're just wearing them. We're not meeting their punches and kicks, so we're not getting it early, meeting it early, so then open yourself up for the rest of their combination. Okay, so we're keeping it tight and economical. Keep moving, cover, cover, parry, boom, boom. Straight punches coming towards me, I redirect it over my shoulder. Redirect it. You don't need to parry to your center. Here's the punch coming, imagine it's coming this way. Boom, redirect. A little bit of hip, a little bit of hand. Not here. Because if they throw another punch here, I'm open. Boom, this is covering this side of the body. This is covering this side of the body. Keep it tight, elbows in. There's your parry. Straight punch coming. Straight kick coming. Yeah. Tight. You might even grab it. Yeah. So if I was coming at you with a half a jab, so I threw my jab halfway, now you would need to parry that because you don't know it's coming halfway. So I throw it halfway and you were to go past your center line with the parry, you just got hit with a left hook in the jaw. So imagine you're coming at me with this. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. I'm parrying your first punch, I over parry, the second punch, knockout, boom. Okay, side of the jaw, temple. So boom, boom, I'm going to be ready. Boom, boom, here, parry, just to there. Boom, boom, cover, boom, 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 tight, short. Most economical, just think about it, make it economical. Don't use extra energy, don't use up extra motion. Okay, evasion. Rather than redirecting, we're going to evade. Punches coming towards me this way. Dip my shoulder this way, depending on which side it's coming. This punch is coming, you want your head to be this side because then you're not going to get hit by my next punch. If you went the other side, no drama, just got to be ready, that one's going to be coming. If I'm punching this way, which way do you want to slip your head? To the outside. Okay, so then it's hard for me to come back with my next punch and you've already hit me or kicked me. If you go this way, then you're going straight into the next punch. As long as you know that's coming and you're ready for it, that's fine. Okay, now to slip, you don't have to do big motions, economical. If you just dip your front shoulder down, watch my head. I'm not even going to worry about my head, just watch my shoulder, but you watch my head. Watch my shoulder and head. Okay, see how I want to dip my shoulder? My head automatically moves. So you don't have to think about being a big pendulum because you can't fight once you're over here. You can't fight well from there, you can't counter. So if I just turn that shoulder, look at my weight, it's gone onto my front leg and I'm ready to attack. So if someone's throwing, say, a cross punch, which is this one to me, I want to end up on the outside here. So all you do is you dip the shoulder. If they're throwing a right hand, you dip your right shoulder. Okay, so that'll probably be easier for you to remember. If they're throwing a right hand, I dip my right shoulder, their punch whizzes past. Might clip your ear, that's fine, it means it's very economical. You haven't left a large gap where you have to then cover that gap before you can do anything. So dip that shoulder and then bam, bam, bam. Whatever you like from there, whatever you feel. So if they're throwing this and the jab, I dip that one, dip that shoulder, boom. Okay. Keep your hands up and do what I do. Save this stuff for the professionals. Okay, where it's easier, looks great when you're sparring, look like Bruce Lee reincarnated, but it's not safe. So yeah, do it the safe way, not the show-off way. Here, and that punch has come through. I've got the body, I've got the uppercut, I've got the overhand, I've got the kick, body, head, kick. So just slipping by dipping the shoulder. There is legs movement as well, it's not just Frankenstein. Okay, so we relax, put some music on when you're training, move to the beat. Slipping, ducking. Ducking's the next defense we're going to work. It's all from the legs, a little bit of back. And some people say there's no back in ducking. There is back in ducking, because if you just use your legs, then you're going to be a zombie. Okay, so a little bit of back, mostly legs, hands stay up. Okay, so this is where a punch that's coming, a big swing. So say it's coming this way, someone's throwing this punch. Okay. As it's coming towards me, it seems silly, but punch is coming, you think you should move away from it. Well, you kind of do it initially, but then you come under it. And it's all from the legs. Just think of your head making a horseshoe or upside down rainbow shape. Hands stay up. Again, a lot of people, as they duck for some reason, I think it's because they've been watching Prince Nazim, or a lot of these really skilled fighters that don't need to guard because their head movement is so good. But we're not down, we don't train 10 hours a day. So, hands stay up. Because when you're down here, you're open for uppercuts, knees, kicks to the face. Legs. See a bit of a weight transfer. It's not just if you can actually step under with it. Up. Yeah, start without stepping, just transfer your weight leg to leg. And as you get better, that punch is coming this way towards me. As you get better at it, boom, boom. Okay, so you don't have to go under it and crack, that's all right. But if you can go under it, hit, whilst they're punching you, you've hit them in the gut. And then you give them another one, then another one. It's going to work better than coming out on the other side. And then they're already guarded and ready. And then you're trying to hit them with their guard up. Better to hit someone as they're hitting you. Hit someone as they're hitting you, rather than wait for them to bring their guard back in and then hit them. Okay, ducking. Yeah, you can just add a step if you're ready for that. So adding a step can give you a good angle. So they're still going that way. I've used my step under to come at them from the side. So I'm hitting them now on the side, the front of the face, and to the back of the legs. If they're swinging this way, and I use the step with my duck, which is just a little bit more advanced way of ducking. Up, up, up. Front of the face, front of the legs, back of the legs. Okay, so we'll go through, there are more upper body defenses. We've got our blocking, we won't do that one today. And we'll do some checking. So keep moving. This is not just warm up, we're doing technique. We've been doing technique and syllabus work right from the beginning of the warm up. So I won't necessarily always divide the class up into warm up, stretch, technique. We've been doing technique from the beginning of this warm up. We've gone through footwork, we've gone through defenses, sidestepping, pivoting. Alright, let's look at our checking. Checking is someone's coming to kick you, say trying to break your knee, hyperextend the knee or thigh or groin, which is actually the best place to kick someone for self-defense purposes, just not permitted in competition. But anyone who's training for self-defense, your first kick, most important kick, is going to be to the groin. That will drop anyone, even someone twice his size, with some exceptions. Some people may not go down with a groin kick, but it doesn't mean you're going to leave that one kick, doesn't mean you're going to finish it there. Okay, so rather than break the leg, we're going to get a bruise by wearing the kick on our shin. Okay, it sounds painful, it is painful, but we turn it out and try to block it with this top part of the shin here, not the bottom part, which can collapse and take your other leg out. This top part here, or the top section or top half, is reinforced with the thigh better. Whatever angle the kick's coming in, so it's coming around in at a 45, we block it at 45. If it's coming around more, block around more. Okay, so you just meet. If it's just a short kick, boom, you don't even sometimes have to even, they're doing an inside leg kick, sometimes you can just turn in. Sometimes you have to lift it. So you just meet it at the angle it's coming and at the height it's coming. So when you're doing your checking, your guard stays put. Okay? So if it's just coming to my leg, bang, it's coming to my body, come together. If it's coming up high, come together. Yeah, a bit of body movement as well. Okay, they could go leg kick, head kick, full wall. Some people go inside, some outside. I just go meet them in the middle. Personal preferences, reasons for doing each one. Working the check and stay on your toes. When you're doing your techniques, checks, whatever they are, knees, don't just go flat-footed and do your technique. Okay. Move. Hot tin roof. Guard up. Check on the balls of your feet again. Move. Let your guard just bounce, relax, feel the rhythm, feel the beat. Okay, so it's not roboto, not like this. All these muscles get tight up here. Hold your guard up, hang your guard, relax the back, bring your chin down instead of bringing your hands all the way up. And stay on the balls of the feet. So just get that rhythm in your head or music. Check, 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 check. Okay. I hope you're working and not just standing and listening to what I'm saying. When you record your training log, it only counts if you're working while I'm talking. Someone kicks this way. Cross check this way. And so these are the kicks which we're checking. Could be a roundhouse kick that way. Could be a roundhouse kick that way. Could be a roundhouse kick to the inside of this thigh. Okay, so those roundhouse kicks are the same as hook punches. So they're coming in the same angle. And they're a hooking kick. On the balls of your feet, knees. On the balls of your feet. You're not going knee. Okay, so a lot of traditional martial arts do it that way, and that's fine. For our style, it doesn't work because we're more mobile. We're not rigid. And when I say that, I'm speaking from experience because I have a black belt in Taekwondo and a black belt in Karate, and they were great. But we've evolved. Martial arts has evolved. You know that through UFC, the traditional stuff works against other traditional people. We need to prepare for closer to real fighting. Okay, so knees, up, up, some hip, up. Sometimes the guard will stay up, stay on the balls of your feet. Sometimes you will move your opponent. Move their guard. Okay, let's do some push-ups and sit-ups. Now beginners normally we say about 10, try for 10. Kids 10, 20 if you're high level or stronger. Intermediate levels, so say you're getting up to like orange, blue, go 20 to 30. Really, everyone's at a different strength level for the upper body. black belts and those who are doing high level gradings, it will tell you on your syllabus you may need to do 50, 75 or 100. We'll just punch out 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups. If you're doing them on your knuckles, front 2 knuckles. When you punch, your wrist has to be aligned, the bones, ligaments, tendons have to be aligned correctly to line up with these front 2 knuckles. It's harder to balance on 2 knuckles. Most people do on the last 3 knuckles, but look at how you're strengthening your wrist. You're strengthening to punch like that, when you should be punching like that. So if you are going to do them on your knuckles, do them properly, otherwise do them on your hands. So front 2 knuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you're still going, finish off your 20. Now for sit-ups, you don't have to do the full football sit-up, especially if you've got a back injury. I'll show you what Bruce Lee taught. He taught roll yourself up like rolling up a roll of carpet. So we roll up the top, middle and to the bottom, and then unroll and feel that contraction in the muscles all the way. And even when you get to the bottom, it's not a rest. You don't actually drop your shoulders completely to the ground. You hold the contraction, come back up, so your abs are under tension the whole time. If you put your hands here, don't pull on your head, so you're not pulling. They can just touch lightly or this way. It's either way. So top first, next ab, next ab, next ab. Hold, relax. Shoulders are not touching, they're still tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, keep it going. For those who are doing 50, just going to have a quick look, make sure the camera is still recording. Yeah, all good, nearly at half hour mark. Alright, for stretches, we'll do leg raises for stretches, which is called dynamic stretching. So it's stretching whilst exercising, so it won't allow us to cool down. So this is a really good way of stretching, and you should mix it up with your regular floor stretches. So the first one is just going to be a leg raise. Because a leg raise is like a kick, you've got to keep that habit of keeping the guard up. So just raise the back leg up, move back into your fighting stance, keep the guard up. So legs coming up between your guard. Each time you raise it, tiny bit higher. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 will be fine. Normally I would do about 20. So you keep going up to 20 or pause it, keep going up. Opposite stance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice my hands are not dropping away. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I'm supposed to stop at 12. And now for the inside, so that was the behind the upper leg, inside of the thigh for your roundhouse kicks and side kicks. I prefer to hold on to something for this one, gives me a better swing. So I'm just going to put my hands on the wall here, take my leg across and swing up. 1, heel has to be up higher than the toes. So you position this foot here, that way, not that way. And when you're in the top position, look at your foot. Heel has to be higher than your little toe, or same height as your little toe, and should be in side kick foot position. If you're not sure what side kick foot position is, check our YouTube video under the side kick and the turning kick. Uses the first, they both use the same foot position. So check those, and there's a little section on one end of those videos that shows you the correct foot position. Okay, so give it a swing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so that stretches the inside of the thigh. We already did behind the thigh. We still have to do the front of the thigh for backward type of kicks. So I might just hang on here and straight back and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if you're at home, which you probably are, you can hang on to the back of a chair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, so for technique work today, I want to start you on the boxing combinations. So this is a set of 8 combinations that you'll find in any kickboxing, Muay Thai school, boxing school, MMA school. They're universal combinations. Some schools you might find them slightly modified or included in a long combination, but in all the, I'm not talking about the karate, taekwondo, traditional schools, but all the kickboxing based or Muay Thai based schools, you'll find these combinations. And if you watch professional fighters or beginners, they're still using these combinations, plus professionals also use advanced ones as well. But these ones are used by everyone from beginner, and if you watch a professional fight, you'll see these combinations being used as well all the time. Okay, so the first one is double jab cross. So from fighting stance, elbows are in, proper guard. We're going to drive our opponent back quickly. By doing this and startling them, we don't want them to be able to move back and maintain a nice stance. We want to get stuck right into them so that their weight goes onto their back heel, onto their back foot. Because when your weight is suddenly on your back foot, you lose the power in your punches and your weight goes back. So if you hit while you're going back, you've got less chance of bearing the brunt of that shot. So it's jab, jab. So work that with me. First jab, then penetrate, push them back. Second jab. Now you could take a step with the first jab, jab, jab. So you can drive them back on both punches. So you can use these in the air in shadow boxing. If you've got a partner, use them on the pads with your partner. If you've got a punch bag, use them on the punch bag. But always first step, do it in the air. Do your technique correct in the air first. In our syllabus, most stuff you learn in the syllabus is in the air. When your technique is improving, then we move on to the pads for accuracy and footwork and timing. Then we move into power. A lot of people are too interested in starting power straight away with poor technique. 1, 2. Or 1, 2. Okay. Drive them back. Same could be done backwards. Okay, so just make sure your footwork. 1, 2. 1, 2. Someone's coming at you. Just because someone's coming at you doesn't mean you can't attack. Someone's coming at you, trying to grab you. Whilst they're coming towards you, okay, so you're coming towards me, trying to grab or whatever, single hand, double hand grab, or with a weapon. Boom, 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 boom. Just hit them 3 times in the nose. They've got a blood nose. Now they can't see for a second. You can get away or finish the combination. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Drive them back. 1, 2, boom, finish. Boom. Hip. Any right hand punch. Right hip needs to be in front of the rear hip. The left hip. So that's not a right hand punch. That's a right hand punch. That's a right hand punch. That's a right hand punch. Okay. Hip in front. double jab, cross. So I've got them written here. Number 1, 8 boxing combinations, double jab, cross, number 1. Back to your guard. Back to your guard. Not this, which we see a lot. Open. Because your partner, your opponent might cover those and then hop straight at you while you're coming at them. So you can't just go 1, 2, 3, hit, hit. Back to guard. Okay, so when I was explaining parrying before, a lot of people, when they parry, so the punch is coming, they go too big on the parry. So they're going to cop that second jab. So while they're parrying that first jab, they cop the second one, even if they touch the first one. Penetrate with the second one. They block this one, their face is wide open. This is the can opener. This is opening the can up, opening their guard up, making them over parry, making them over block, putting them on the back foot. Here's the can opener. This one scoops the meat out. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, jab, cross, left hook. With all these combinations, you can easily turn them into kickboxing combinations. You just put a kick on, a couple of kicks, 1 or 2 kicks on the end or on the front, or on the front and the end. So the boxing combination was double jab, cross. I could have gone kick, double jab, cross, roundhouse. Then it becomes a kickboxing combination. Next one's jab, cross, left hook. 1, 2, 3. I could go kick, jab, cross, left hook, roundhouse. I could go kick, jab, cross, left hook, inside leg kick. So easy to turn a boxing combination into a kickboxing combination. That's why we study boxing combinations, because we can then convert them very easily by putting a kick on the end or beginning into a kickboxing Muay Thai combination. So this one, jab, cross, left hook. Number 2, jab, cross, left hook. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Watch my legs rather than my arms, because the punch is from the legs and hips, not from the arms. Watch my hips. 1, 2, 3. Watch the angle of my legs. 1, 2, 3. Do it without the hands. 1, 2, 3. My stance from here to here. If you're just doing a short hook, that's fine. Or even, yeah, but for pressing perfect technique, we move from here to here. And the power comes from the hip. And sparring, if I'm just not going for a power punch, just a little dip is enough to clock them on the chin. Might not knock them out, but then again it might if it's well placed and well timed. 1, 2, 3. Face fist this way or this way, personal preference, as long as you're hitting with the front 2 knuckles. 1, 2, 3. You could put footwork into that. 1, 2, 3. So instead of on the spot, more advanced students, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. So you can do the third one with the same step as the second one. So 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. Another step if you need to get more range. Or 1, 2, 3. If you need more range, a leaping punch. So footwork can be adjusted. So pad work, bag work, you adjust. So you're not going to be doing your bag work from this range, or you shouldn't be, unless you're working power shots. You're going to be at sparring range here. So you have to work your way in and learn to use your footwork and then move back out, preferably not always move out backwards, but move off to the side. So your opponent's still moving that way. Use your angles. Number 3, jab, hook, cross, with the same hand. This is the same principle as the first combination, throw the jab, same hand, throw the hook, and then you cross. Number 3, jab, hook, cross. So throw the jab. Most people, unless they're extremely skilled and relaxed and can just feel the movement and not like, most people when you come at them, newer people that may even be a high belt but not experienced at sparring, it's like all over like Wonder Woman bracelet. Okay, so the more experienced are tight and relaxed. So if they're one of these people that over parry, then after you've thrown the jab, then you come straight with the hook. Okay, so the punch from your angle is going up, 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 up. This way or this way. This way you probably hit with the front 2 knuckles more easy, whereas this way you might hit with these ones unless you turn it in a bit more. Okay, so here, 1, 2, 3. Back to your fighting stance. So, as they carry the jab with this hand, you come around the side and clock them on the side of the jaw. 1, 2, and finish with a right hand straight down the line. Bang, break the nose or hit them in the chin. Pop. You just hit them to the side of their head, so their head is gone, and then hit them again. They might look back, pop, or you hit them side of the jaw or temple. Okay, so you need to work these. I'm just teaching them to you now, and then take another 15 minutes after the video, work them in shadow boxing, or if you've got a partner or parents, if you haven't got pads, we actually got some pads being cleared for $40 instead of $60. And we've got some better ones, 60 instead of 120. Just email me and I'll get them to you. Work with your parents at home, otherwise just with their hands. Just don't bust their fingers back, hit them in the palm. And if you don't have a partner and you don't want to do a shadow boxing, then you just need a bag, which we've got a few left at Cobra as well. I think we've got 4 left. We'll sell most of them, which are going pretty cheap, so email me. Next combination, cross, hook, cross. Right cross, left hook, right cross. Number 4, cross, hook, cross. We'll just go up to number 4 today. There'll be another 4 we'll do in my next video. Right cross, left hook, right cross. Legs, right cross. Legs, left hook, right cross. Watch my guard, not the punching hand. Right cross. Body's protected from a body punch, from a knee, from a kick. Hook, protected, not here, not here. This is not guarded. Some people like this, they think they're guarded. That's not guarded at all. Bicep against the body. Left hook, right cross, back. Don't leave anything out there, I'm just demonstrating. So as you speed it up, throw yourself into the punch here. It's not just, if you want to add footwork, it's not just, you want to do some damage here. Get angry, get some emotion into it. Yeah. Throw your body weight into it with good technique. Okay, so that's number 4. Just want to show you something quickly. We bought some of these for Cobra. They're brand new from America. I put them up in the punch bags, and when I came back they were taken down. Apparently one of the female instructors was offended by them for some reason. But they're very good tools and we use them at home. So that's a punch coming at me. It's a punch coming at me. Duck. Duck the other way. Duck. Parry. Parry. Yeah. Parry the other way. Block. So they're very good for practicing your defences. I think we've got about 5 left and they're $50 each. To buy from America, I think they're about 130 or 150 each. Email me if you want one of the last 5. Feet together and bow.